I would say even though I'm Irish, my allegiance is to London. I I think my heart is with London. I think what makes me sad, or I don't understand it, or I don't like it, is when I come across people who whinge and moan about London. Oh, it's this and it's this. And one thing that I don't like, and I'm quite unhappy about, is when people meet me and they say, "Oh, you're Irish, and the Irish are so friendly, unlike the English," and I think it's rubbish. I think there's a difference. There's a sort of subtlety about English people, a degree of reserve, but that reserve is not a lack of friendliness or affection. It's just the difference between an Irish temperament or somebody else's temperament and possibly an English temperament. And I think I would give huge credit to indigenous Londoners who have to absorb being literally pelted with people coming from everywhere to London. And they still have to maintain their cool and integrate with, I mean, 30 years ago it was lots of Irish people and Jamaican, and now it's a European, and there are difficulties, I think, for people who are have been brought up in London, and their parents and their grandparents have been brought up in London, and they see London changing and becoming too diverse. And I think anybody who comes to London should appreciate the pain that this causes indigenous London people. So the notion that you are welcome should be taken for granted. But I think that anybody who comes to London should make sure that they are ready to offer something and make London each day and every day better, rather than just leave it the same.